What is up, Hope family? It's your boy Wokey Bucks, and I'm back again with another live stream. So the topic that I'll be discussing in this video today is in regards to the number one asset that you can use to reduce your taxes, right? A lot of people don't realize this, but the amount of taxes you pay every single year is going to be dependent on which quadrant you are in the cycle of life. So there's four different quadrants that you can be in. You're either an employee, a small business owner, a big business owner, or an investor, right? The two categories that you can be in order to be able to reduce your taxes to the highest amount that you can reduce it to, or to the lowest amount in this situation, but like obviously higher in the sense that you're getting more money reduced, are for you to either be a big business owner or for you to be an investor. If you're on either the big business owner quadrant or the investor quadrant, which are the right two sides of the four plane quadrant, you're fine, right? You're going to pay the highest taxes being a small business owner at 60% roughly. And at 40%, which most people are paying, 40% of your taxes or 40% of your income is going towards um, taxes. But they obviously deduct that from your job, right? Because most people have a 9 to 5 job. But with that being said, the best way for you to be able to reduce your taxes, and this is what the wealthy do, is for you to invest in some sort of real estate. And I'm not talking about virtual real estate, right? Like a virtual real estate investment trust, right? Because that's just a piece of paper, right? You're better off taking your money and investing it in real estate in order to be able to write off your taxes as either depreciation, amortization, or appreciation. But generally, the first couple of years is going to be depreciation because you have to allow the property over time to grow in value, whether it's a house, apartment building, Airbnb, and so on and so forth, right? You have to allow the property to grow over time. So you're going to use the first few years that you do taxes as depreciation so you can reduce your tax bill, right? Once you are able to purchase that piece of real estate, then from there, the year after you purchase it, you want to be able to write it off as depreciation. But what you want to do before you get into real estate is you want to watch videos in which you're basically going to be able to use to get the right type of knowledge before you invest into what you're going to invest in. But if you do not watch the right videos, if you are not engaged, if you are not taking action, because no matter how many videos you watch, if you do not take action, there is no point. You have to take action when it comes to purchasing this asset because not only does it guarantee you that you're going to reduce your tax bill, but you also get cash flow from it or capital gains, right? As well as an inflation hedge against the manipulation of the central government. Because you have to understand that we're living in a time now where most people are getting the money manipulated by the central government. Therefore, if you're not waking up when it comes to how you can be able to reduce your tax bill and get away with certain things that the average person would not get away with because they're not woke enough to be able to value the tax law and understand it in order to be able to reduce your taxes, you're going to end up paying more money to the government than you're supposed to. So your goal in this situation is to be able to put yourself in a spot to be able to get your taxes reduced, reduce your tax bill. The only way you're going to really, really, really be able to do that is by investing in real estate, right? Either investing in real estate or becoming a big business owner or investor. And you have to invest in certain things that are going to help you. But in my opinion, the number one asset that you want to invest into is real estate in order to be able to reduce your tax bill. It is going to help you. Depreciation is very, very good when it comes to you writing off your tax bill and being able to get past some of the loopholes that are in your way, right? These are the things that you definitely want to pay attention to in order to be able to get yourself to be at a higher elevation status, keep more of your money, and use that money to invest into other assets like cryptocurrencies, even more real estate and precious metals in order to be able to elevate your status from middle class, which is turning into poverty now, into upper class, which is going to be the wealthy, right? These are the secrets that the wealthy have used over generations upon generations in order to be able to build their wealth. So what you need to do is learn their tricks in order to be able to elevate not only yourself, but the people around you to be able to build that wealth and create it and keep it in the family. Because a lot of people have dreams of becoming wealthy, but are not ready to make the sacrifices at a young age in order to be able to put themselves on a higher pedestal, right? For anything that you want in life and what you want to use to become successful, you have to put in the work. It doesn't just come easily, right? Any good thing that you achieved or any good thing that you're going to achieve, you have to have put in the work. You have to have put in the time in order to be able to build that. But if you don't put in the effort, if you don't put in the time, if you don't put in the dedication, it is going to be extremely hard for you to be able to achieve your goals, right? All good things you understand in this life, one had to go from a sense of comfortability to uncomfortability in order to be able to have achieved their goals. So for you to achieve your goals when it comes to you becoming successful, you becoming wealthy, you putting yourself in a position, right, to become successful, you have to make certain trade-offs. You have to make sacrifices in order to be able to elevate yourself, right? The sacrifice you're going to make right now is learning more about real estate, learning about how you can invest in real estate, and using that to be able to write off your taxes when it comes to depreciation in order to be able to elevate your status, right? These are the things that you have to do. So then from there, when you get to a status of depreciation, and obviously writing off your taxes, and from there, get to a certain point where you can even go to using amortization as well as appreciation as other tax write-offs as well too. Because all of these things are tax write-offs, which are going to do what at the end of the day? Help reduce your tax bill. People that are real estate investors, right, or real estate agent, well, not real estate agents, mainly real estate investors, right? They're either on the big business owner BBB side of the quadrant or on the investor, right? But majority it's investor. So with that being said, it's obviously a business, but at the same time as well too, you're investing your time, which is your most important asset, right? You're investing your time, you're investing your money or other people's money, OPM, and other people's attention as well too, into this project that is going to be able to help you to become successful. So these are the things that you really want to make sure you pay attention to in order to be able to reduce your taxes. Because a lot of employees are paying 40% of taxes and they're not sure about how they can reduce their tax bill in order to be able to keep majority of the money. Because the reality of the situation is that what the government is going to do is that they're going to take 40% of your money every single year in taxes, and they're going to put it towards the things that they need, right? They need for people to do in the society. So you're better off using your money or other people's money, which is even the better way to invest in things that people need on a daily, like transportation, housing, food. Then from there, the government rewards you for doing those things. But if you don't invest your money into those things, then how can the government reward you? Instead, they're going to take money from you, and the money that they take from you is what they're going to use to be able to pay for transportation, food, housing for people that are either less fortunate than you, or majority is going to be people that are less fortunate than you. Because people that are more fortunate than you can do it for themselves. People that are less fortunate from you, it's what that 40% of the taxes or 60% if you're a small business owner is going to go towards. So the key here is just to be able to do that on your own by investing in this top asset in order to be able to give yourself the opportunity to not only become wealthy, but to reduce your tax bill. If you understand, it's because you're woke. If you don't understand, you're not woke. This is going to be end of this live stream. If you like this live stream, make sure you go spam that like button, leave comments, share this live stream with your friends, subscribe to the channel at WokeEbucks, WOKEEBUKS. Tap the notification bell to get all the latest videos that I post. Patreon link will be down in the description below and so social media links. So make sure you give those a check. But without further ado, this will be on this live stream. This is WokeEbucks, and I'm out, man.